I'm one of those people that had a vaccine injury. About a year and a half ago, I did go ahead and get the Pfizer vaccine, only one shot. I had pushed it off. My internist had encouraged me to get it. I remember being told if I loved my family, I would get the vaccine to protect myself and themselves from getting COVID. And I went to Northridge Hospital. Never forget, I think it was March the 15th. I went in and got the shot, and interesting enough, the nurse that took my information about my medical background had said to me, "Does your doctor know you're here?" Yes. "Does he recommend this shot?" Yes. I should have turned away, run away as quickly as I could, because even the nurse was questioning what was I doing there getting the shot. After I got the shot, I had to stay longer because my heart started beating pretty quickly. But then staying the half hour, I left, I went home, and I thought, okay, this was all right. 2 days later, I was standing in my kitchen, and all of a sudden, the kitchen started spinning. I had to hold onto the tile to keep myself from falling in my kitchen. And my body started to tremble. First, it was my face, it was tingling, and then it went down throughout my entire body. And that night, I recall, I couldn't sleep because my body was trembling so much inwardly. You couldn't see it outward, but I could feel it. And so I called my doctor, my internist, the next day. I said, here are my symptoms. And he said, do not worry. This is a natural reaction to the vaccine. It will calm down. It did not calm down. So 3 months later, I went to see a neurologist because my body was still trembling. I could not sleep very well. It was disrupting my life. I didn't feel well. The neurologist said, don't worry, this will go away in several months. Well, 3 months later, I came back to see him, and I said, well, what are you calling this? He says, skin sensitivity. And he said, I am sorry, I have nothing to help you with this. And he did say to me, I said, do you think this is from the vaccine? And he said, yes. So 3 months later, I went to another neurologist, and once again, he said, well, now you've got fibromyalgia. And I had never had fibromyalgia. He wanted to put me on a medicine for 3 months and said it would start working by then. And I said, no. In the meanwhile, I have always sought advice from naturopaths. And so between the time of getting the shot and now a year and a half later, I've had acupuncture, I've had hands-on healing, tinctures that helped somewhat, but the symptoms of the trembling would come back like a vengeance. I ultimately did get COVID this past July 2022, and now the neuropathy in my body increased. I was getting hot flashes. It felt like my feet were on fire. So I literally was praying, I can't go on like this. And so I saw a Groupon for a Reiki, and I thought, okay, I haven't tried Reiki. Maybe that will help me. And it was from Soleil, which is like 10 minutes from my house. I didn't even know this wellness center existed. So when I called, fortunately, I got the owner, Celine, who answered the phone. I said, look, I'm coming. I'm hoping this can help me with a post-vaccine reaction. And she said, Sherry, she goes, we have something much better that could help you. She said, your brain is your central control system to your body. She goes, your brain is off. So I thought, okay, that makes perfect sense. So I came in, and actually I had an entire body scan that showed me as every part was being scanned on a computer, and it was also popping up what was happening in my body. And so I went for the first brain optimization, and I'm there, I'm listening to music, and Celine had explained to me that when the music skips, that means your brain is recalibrating. I thought, okay, why not? This seems like it could work. Do you know that I went home, and by the next day, 90% of my shaking had stopped. So I signed up for the package, the 5 brain optimizations, It has been life-changing, and I know there's many other services offered here. I've heard about some other things to help people with ADD, which now I'm going to refer a family member to. I feel like I've become the poster child, and I've told more people about this center. And in fact, I asked, can they do work remotely? Yes, they can. So that is my testimony. I feel like I am a walking and talking miracle, and I'm very, very grateful, as you can tell. So thank you. And definitely you should check it out if you have any health concerns and you've been every place else and you've run out of options. This is the place you should be going to. So thank you for listening.